Yo YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We are back here on Crank Central to watch and react to, sadly, the final super duper invitational mass band event battle, whatever you want to call it, of the season. But you all clicked on the title and the thumbnail for a reason, and that is to hear my thoughts, as well as for you all to listen to Mayhem in the Mecca stand rounds. Yes, we're going to be doing the stand battles first because things got hectic. I was there in person, things got absolutely crazy, things were not really in order, so because of that, I can't really keep track and grade this, but I'll still have critiques and, takeaways from each song, and there'll be winners of each round, etc. You guys will get the gist of how I'm feeling even without the numbered scores. And without further ado, let's get into the battle. Now, before we get too deep into things, I do want to say, yes, we will be listening to the entire stand round battle. All 5 bands that were in attendance were of quality, were enjoyable, were entertaining, and I think that they all deserve their just due credit. I will be going back and reacting to some of the field rounds and even like the stand tunes from the independent showdown and potentially even the smash time battle. We'll have to see, but I definitely wanted to give every single band here a chance, not only because the clips are actually up now that I'm recording, but also because not only do I have friends in some of these bands like Dallas, as well as the Regulators and Mob. I think this was a very entertaining battle from every band that was involved, and even the smaller ones like the Regulators and the less developed programs like Dallas Legion still put up a fight and put out an enjoyable product that I think we deserve to listen to. So again, without further ado, let's get into it. Shout out A1 Media, man. Quality is killing the game. Absolutely killing the game with his quality. And like I mentioned before, yes, I was in attendance at this battle. It was an absolutely amazing experience. Chaos as well. Getting things started off with Mob. By the way, they're playing this while New Orleans and GAMB are still on the field, like freshly gotten done with their battle. We were actually coming out the stands in order for every band to get in the stands while they played this. Mob's numbers definitely didn't translate 1-to-1 from their showing at Independence. Independence is literally their backyard. This is a road travel, so kudos and respect to everyone who could make the drive. But definitely a smaller ensemble than last week. This is a solid round. A good opening song. I will say Mob's energy that they have in their arrangements and their playing, it's infectious, bro. Solid Mob song, man. Solid Mob song. I explained last week the constants when it comes to these bands and their own styles. Mob definitely stayed true to themselves all day. Alright, so up next we got the Legion. Shout out to my CV, my LB, DeAndre, leading over there. And my crab. Shout out to Dookie. And a few of my CBs just throughout the band. Shout out Alexis. I got to talk to him over there. All right, sound confident, tubas. All right. Cleaner UFOs. They're running out of air on these phrases too. This is a full song though. Good ending chord, good ending chord. Look, Dallas is a very young band. Of course, a young program. This is only their second year doing this. They're growing. It's great to see the numbers growing. It's great to see the alumni continuously coming back, buying into the kids. And then we head to the opposite. All old dudes at Regulators. Shout out my CB, my LB, my roommate, Christian, bro. Holding it down over there. Oh, Jesus. It's the year of mess ups, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Let that be a lesson. Any size band, any size program, any level of experience can have a crazy mess up at any of these battles. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's Memphis. It don't matter if it's the Regulators with, like I said, a bunch of alumni and current college students. Like barely any high schoolers, if any, over here. Well, I see old dude on Simples. He look young. But still could turn it around. Look, bro, these cameras are telling part of the story, but I'm telling you in person, this is a very powerful band. This is a very powerful band that packs a punch. You can definitely tell the maturity in how compact their sound was and how still aggressive it was. You can get a little bit of that here, but I will say this is the one band that A1 unfortunately wasn't able to set up directly in front of. So For all intensive purposes, Regulators and Legion are two relatively young programs. Regulators, from my understanding, a lot of just the people involved are like maybe not different, but you know, watered down from their first year back in 21. So still two growing programs, man. Okay, trumpets? That power. Oh my God. Okay, upper brass. I will say, we'll probably get into it when we get to the field battles later on, either this week or next week. Mob went home and cleaned up a lot of songs. And you can tell in the transitions. But yeah, they definitely went home and cleaned up a lot. It's still not, you know, the level of cleanliness that the bigger two bands have, but if it's one thing the Mississippi tubas is gonna have, it's some mids and them highs. And as a highs guy myself, I can respect that, so. They definitely cleaned up a lot of parts. And I'll say this, when it comes to that UFO squad that they have, I think a lot of their tone just cleared up just from having less of them. And you know, they still keep a very direct sound. Like, that's still you can still hear and feel that this is a very powerful band, despite the number drop off. Good downbeat. Good start from tubas. Trumpets. Don't strain yourself, UFOs. Even beyond any type of numbers that you may think that they need, especially like in trumpets, mellows there more than good in my opinion. UFOs, just as the maturity grows within this band, the guys, the people currently in the program get older. The old heads in the band actually, you know, especially the current college kids, grow throughout college, get more experience, grow more as leaders. You'll start to see this band come out and sound way heavier, give a way more consistent tone. Even the staff get more comfortable with the arrangements. Battle after battle. It's a lot of high schoolers in this band, man. I'm really, really proud of the product that they were able to put out, despite any and all mistakes, man. It happens. One thing we'll see with this song, though, they don't know when to end. They don't know when to end the song. And that partially comes with everyone being young and excited, but between in the stands and on the field, which we'll get to at a later date, these tubas was extending songs, percussion was extending songs. Good tone from UFOs. Baritones, mostly. Trumpets just can't find themselves, find themselves lagging around in the middle of songs like that, in between phrases and breaks in the action because you're left exposed. GAMB, bro. And I promise y'all, in person, this is every bit. This is every bit as loud and as grand and as eventful as you may think it is. I'm not gonna lie. I said this in the last video. It's something about GAMB style. It's more than Jackson inspired. It's more than playing soundtracks. It's more than Miak. It feels like an event. And of course you add like, whoo, you add the musicality. Yeah, at that first song, we was walking over to New Orleans like, ooh, how you gonna do it? And then you look at these numbers and you like, oh, they can't do it. They can't do it. This is, in my, this is the biggest New Orleans has ever been, right? And I don't even think they got I know they didn't get the hum booster package in the tubas like they usually do. They might have gotten some, but not like they usually do, is what I'm saying. Let's see what they got to answer, though. My boy Heen. Song of the summer, man. Song of the summer, bro. Shout out my CB. I will say, they kind of showed it with Mob, but GAMB was over there trolling them. Yeah. Yeah, it was getting nasty. It was getting, like, literally, GAMB's whole band on that alternating UFO part, talking about some, yeah, goofy goober ass niggas. And one thing I also will say, you know, this is still a breakdown, this is still a critique. I'm assuming it's the same predicament that GAMB had last year. The sheer amount of UFOs and mellows in this band is too much for them trumpets to overcome. I'm sorry. Them boys is basically useless. Like, damn, they're all battle. Few misses on that last note from the screamers, but still an amazing song, bro. And we got a battle on our hands. We got a battle on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Just seeing this, just seeing New Orleans go this deep in their own city, it was magical, man. They pushing, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, based off that, I guess technically, like full first round, like New Orleans played a song, GAMB finally played a song. I think Dallas played 2. Dallas played 2, Mob played 2. Based off of that opening round, I think we can definitely see the groundwork for what the battle is going to be. Of course, chess match between GAMB, their style, their orchestral feel, the event type band and song selection that they're gonna have versus, of course, the very aggressive, upward scaling, wide range in terms of, you know, what you're playing within the register or outside of the register, the instrument for New Orleans. Mob with the aggressive tone, Regulators with their style and articulate arrangements, trying to overcome the size, you know, like they sported out like I think 4, 5 UFOs. And then with Dallas Legion, I'd see what they're going for. They're definitely playing more articulate arrangements. The song selection is definitely not like, oh, we're just gonna play a bunch of like current music or whatever. They're getting in their bag and really challenging a very young band with some great music. First round, just overall, I'd probably give it to GAMB. I'm not gonna lie, coming out with so much pressure and overwhelming like sound, especially in person, but even off the video, like the level of runs that they were playing, the chord structure, a lot of like 9 and 11 chords. I love the trombone break. I think they just narrowly get it over going to the top. And also, you know, both the songs that Mob play with Euphoria and Danger. So on to round 2. Who drew on stand? This song killed it at Independence. I will say I expect the trombones to be way stronger here. Even though I know that's hard to still push through and project. He trolling the niggas. Y'all know, as a Texas Southern nigga, I gotta hate on my Jackson niggas. It's respect, but I gotta hate on them sometimes. And I won't lie, on the field, I was hating on them tubas. But for the decrease in size and for what they got, they kind of pushing. Like I said, that middle and high register. Bro, them clean alternating. Them 15, 16 UFOs is pushing. Them tenors is plucking. Trumpets, I feel like if their trumpets just embraced like cutting notes off and being cleaner with their intonation and their tonguing, it would project so much more. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my opinions on the F horns until we go back to this field routes. That's a very clean cutoff from just a band in general. They doing their thing. They doing their thing. Come on, Regulators. Turn me up. Shaky intro. Shaky intro. I heard it. I heard it. God damn. Trumpets is killing these niggas. What was that? Was that a trombone? I'll say this, bro. With a band this size, it is so hard to avoid isolated, like, playing, right? You got 7 trumpets. You got 5 UFOs. You're gonna hear individuals. You're gonna hear that. So, like, if you use that as the barometer for, like, oh, someone's sticking out. Nah, shit, someone's sticking out. It's 1 out of 5. What do you expect? And they're doing, honestly, like one of the better jobs that I could think of trying to masquerade it or overcome it. Come on, UFOs. At least play together. Now for them, their best section was easily the mellows. All night it was their mellows, and then tubas was sounding together. So, damn, the mob ignorance started this early. When I tell y'all, mob was just cutting folks. They didn't care about no order. Mob on the field cut the Regulators while they were playing a new song that they didn't play last week. They cut Dallas multiple times this battle. We'll see that they cut GAMB later. Like, they just, Mob came with energy. They did not care. They were alpha blood. They was mad that they got partnered with the Regulators and Dallas, and they was gonna play their book. Good cutoff. No unnecessary hangovers. Good cutoff at the end too. Now it's Dallas's turn. Yay! You know, Mob's gonna be doing that all night. Dallas is trying to play real music, man. And they challenging their trumpets with this melody. I love Careless Whisper, man. Come on, Mellows. Keep the pitch straight. Tongue tubas. Good pocket trombones. You folks could have blended into that, what's that? Not a triad. That third that they were playing a little bit better. Blended into the background. They didn't come down enough. While the trumpets take the melody. They'll get stronger with it though. Push through the phrase. Good arrangement, solid song. They gon' grow, man. Like, that is literally a band of high schoolers. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Bro, coming out with bebop is crazy. And they was projecting this too. Chord structure runs in tonality. Oh my god. Oh my god. Auditions paid off so well for them. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. This is all crazy, especially when you, real quick before, because I don't want to talk over New Orleans. That's even crazier when you remember that for this summer band shit, like, the earliest niggas are Memphis, right? Like, Memphis starts their practice, like, fuck if I know, probably, like, Valentine's Day. But it's early, right? Like, they're the earliest, and they might get, like, 2 months of practice. And their last battle wasn't even here. Like, it was a week ago, so they finished before everybody else. Georgia has, like, a month. Georgia was still doing auditions in, like, late May when school was getting out. Because they had to audition all of their high schoolers. And it paid off. Because they were able to hit a level of in-the-door musicality that, like, they already knew, like, okay, bet everyone in this building can play at this level, which then means that, like, now the lowest level, the lowest common denominator of your band is now higher because you tested them. You know exactly what they know. You know exactly their talent level. You know what you're working with. And now you don't have to guess on which songs you can play. You did quality control. And I think that's the biggest difference between GAMB this year and GAMB like last year, because they did those auditions and it's paying dividends. I love drowning. I love drowning. I came up in this band stuff when Southern played Drowning. I was listening to A Boogie when he dropped Drowning. You don't respond with Drowning. Shout out my CB Jai. Like on a song like this, trumpets are like low-key just like kind of getting covered anytime that they're matching mellow on a part or on a phrase or whatever. They getting covered the fuck up. And even when they're playing a unique part or when they're playing the beginning of the phrase by themselves, it still don't really matter because I can't really hear them. I get what they're trying to do here though. Shout out the Young Guns in New Orleans too. They had quite a few high schoolers and middle schoolers this year. I get it. I do. I marched in a bed with the head director as Brian Simmons. I get it. They punch, you duck, you kick, you leg check. I get it. You hip check, body blows, you countering. I get it. You go for something different. You don't go with the same old. Nah, you don't hit them. You don't try to match and connect with the jaw like they did you. Nah. You swerving around. It didn't work. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because this is not an original song. Well, not an original song, but like, it's a fall song. It's a song that originated with the college. Fair. I don't know if it's because of that. I don't know if it's because we've just heard it be played better, whether it be by that band or, honestly, I think y'all played it better the first time y'all played it. I don't know if it's the fact that, like, this time the weave just didn't work because what GAMB played was just that technical and that demanding that it's like, okay, well, like, I'm not gonna let you, like, dodge your way out of this. You're gonna have to match them at some point. I don't know what it is, but it didn't work this time. It was our New Orleans. I believe that also goes to GAMB. Like I said, I love what Dallas played. I love the music that they playing. Love the song selection. Molly, I gotta let other people play, bro. I guess we're heading into what can be officially, unofficially round 3. Yeah. This matches up with what I was thinking in my head. This is about when the fatigue from non-Georgia in New Orleans really starts to set in. Smack it. And they did. Let's go. This is also, like, I'm not expecting everybody to be pushing that 100% on this either. But if my memory serves me right, from here on out is when you start to see some tanks start to run empty. Not in mob specifically, but just, between the bands on this side of the field. And on a song like this, on a song that y'all been playing forever like this, it's like, well, why would you play sloppy? Why would you hold on to that mellows? I know some of that's on the music, but some of that is interpretation. Some of that is y'all. Stop. It still sounds good though, don't get me wrong. I'm nitpicking if anyway. This is also when the dancers started tripping. Tubas, that's not your domain, bruh. I'm sorry. At this point, it's like 9:30. Everybody been out here, including Mob, since like God knows when. 4, maybe 5:30. This Regulators' best song. I'm not gonna lie. Is that Dr. Pollard? Shout out Dr. Pollard. That man writes the most ridiculous tuba parts. Good sting from tubas on that top note. And from a 6-piece like this, the best thing you could do is just stay together. Just stay together, be on one accord, know what you're playing, and play the same thing as the person behind you. Trombones sound solid. Mellows, again, they best section, they pushing, they sounded like they could support a real full band. Like, I'm not gonna lie. With their, is that 10? UFOs and trumpets is killing y'all, man. One of y'all UFOs just don't know, like, have that music. I was about to say, if you were wondering, yeah, Mob cut in again. Yeah. Man, you can't hear nothing. I mean, and of course Mob's like louder, they're bigger. And it's Mob, you know. They put more focus, they're more mature. Older, stronger players. Like, Mob, for a band that, in my opinion, like, I'm sure, you know, the people in the band, I'm sure the staff feels the same. For a band that feels like they should not have been stuck with Dallas and the Regulators, to come in the stands and just, like, play over the Dallas is crazy. What do y'all want me to do with this? And then they finish at the same time. What a waste of a round. What a waste of a song. What a waste of lip. Come on, bro. I get it. I get it. Y'all aggressive. Y'all back. Come on, man. Shout out Alexander. The mellows was pushing, bro. The mellows are pushing. And the fact that it's all being played with a level of cleanliness and preciseness that matching style, like. Hey, shout out my boy Chris. P5 represent, man. Even trumpets, I can hear that. Like, I can... Cool trill. Good interpolation with the music, bro. This... We've never seen anything like this. We've never seen this. Want a little bit more mellow right there. I hear those trombone chords. Got a little bit boring and dragging towards the end with a lot of whole notes, half notes. Oh, and actually I talked over the beginning. But yeah, got a little bit dragged out towards the end. I mean, that's the song, you know, you play it for effect. Come on, bro. That all just sounded so disjointed. It sounded like trumpets didn't know what they were playing. It sounded like tubas were constantly trying to find the downbeat, trying to find the tempo. UFOs and trombones sounded like some people were like out of tune, slipping on the wrong fingering, etc. Like, trumpets, what are you doing? Come on, tuba. Like, do you know the part or not? That was a good carry job, honestly, by alternating UFOs and mellows in range. That was great. That was a great passage, for sure. Who wearing ocean shorts? Oh, this is Ja. Who playing? Hey! Dallas got their lick back. Yeah! Yeah! Rogue Screamer, but like, we don't care, bro. Tubas, I need more, man. It's moments like these that the young people in this band, the young directors and arrangers in this program are going to cherish and build upon for years to come, and that's great. Now, I will say, arrangement-wise, you can't tell me that isn't supposed to loop one more time. There's no way that you tell me on that phrase, on that passage, that's not a 4-time phrase. There's no way. Shout out to Dallas, man. They got their lick back. They cut the line like they should. Yes, sir. I made a bet with my mom in the car on the way to New Orleans that someone was gonna play this. I just disagree with some of the some of the voicing choices right there on the chorus, especially finishing out phrases, but it's still a vibe. Come on, upper brass, you gotta be ready. Especially if that part is gonna be split and it's gonna be call and response. If the voicing is gonna be written like that, you gotta be ready when your part come. They just kind of sitting there. That's crazy. Oh, Georgia's just... Oh, yeah, this is when... Yeah, Dallas's drum line stayed for entirely too long. Entirely too long. Very clear phrases, man. Oh, Dallas, bro. Yes, the Regulators did try to cover GAMB. Don't ask any questions. Don't worry about it. Just clear your mind, focus your ears. Oh yeah, and then Mob also joined in. I'm proud of my boy, man. Bro, Dallas, go home. Mob, stop. I get it, bro. I get it. Granted, this isn't. I'll confess. This is definitely my first in-person summer battle that I've been to, for sure. This is my first one. I've watched basically every major battle since like 2012 at the very least, and then I've watched the Bayou City Showdown or whatever it was called between Hum and New Orleans those first few years in 2010, 2011. I went back and watched all the Arkansas mass band battles, the early Memphis battles when Memphis was marching out like close to 400. I've seen all that. And I know that like covering up is a part of the culture. I get that. Or like, at least like trying or challenging. I get it. Stop that shit. God damn. Shout out Mr. Rogers, man. I've come to respect a lot of what he's done over there at St. Aug and here for New Orleans. Arrangement wise, for sure. All right, Mellows. Yeah, this is a really young trumpet section. For both of New Orleans' battles, but I think this one probably even more so since they at home. It's definitely a new era for New Orleans. They sound good right here. It's just that they've yet to play anything that's felt as domineering, as grand as GAMB. I will say this is probably this is their second best song, only behind Raheem's song, only behind Going to the Top. That was like their best song. That's crazy. It's also, I believe, one of the only new songs that they played in the stands. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who going. Oops. Alright, now we're getting back to GAMB, man. Right here, it started to whittle down between the bands. Regulators and Dallas are out the stands. I think Mob might have one or two in them. Dude, run! I'm surprised mellows weren't layered with trumpets for that lead-in. Going into the main drive. Shout out to that percussion instructor up there putting in work too. Solid pass off. Good counter melody and good job blending in underneath the mellows. Amazing writing with the upper brass. I want to hear that more. Heard that. It's the cleanness, the clarity in terms of like following the melody, following counter melodies, even being able to follow the layers. Clean cutoff, man. What you got, New Orleans? You got to answer back. Last round was great. Answer. I like this. You just got to execute now. That's another thing. New Orleans has had some execution problems. That mellow melody. That run into the handoff trombones. That man wrote the fuck out of this. Mellows is singing that, man. Upper brass. Because they layered. I love that walk up, man. Finish strong. Shout out, Cash. Quincy, Big Lloyd. I always think they can play that ending a little bit more strong. Of course, it doesn't have to be force-fisted, but I like that. I like that as a response. I really like that as a response. Honestly, that round would go to New Orleans. Oh, heard that trombone. They getting into their simplified rap bag. And this song won't have the wow factor of being played for the first time. So it's all about execution from here on out. Both bands got to get into a bag that we've heard before. Good phrasing trumpets. This is a Georgia rap tune, man. This is a Georgia rap tune, man. Oh, they playing them short cutoffs too. Yeah. They got the chant started too. Yeah. I will say, since I've been pointing out on some songs what I would arrange differently, just a little bit, on that part where they had a tuba, oh, 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 oh. I don't know why, but I feel like that effect would be amazing if it was tubas, trombones. I don't know. The voicing might be off in real life. Solid tune, solid tune, solid tune. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Nothing you can't play back. Oh, another Heme song? Okay. If there's one thing about him, he gonna test that range. good walk-up. Somebody in between the playing in the cracks. Not every song need a trombone breaking. Damn, and you folks running out of gas on that phrase. And tubas. Damn, this is a good song. It's starting to run out of gas. Finish out strong though. Finish out strong. Oh shit, trombones. Push through, push through. It's just late in the battle, man. It's just late in the battle, man. Damn. 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 To think it's coming down to execution for New Orleans, too. I don't even like this song, bro. I don't. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. I love the song. I don't think this is a band song. But they playing the fuck out of it. And them mellows was stinging in person. Yeah. GAMB just coming in and doing what they gotta do, bro. Like, that's the thing about GAMB. GAMB gonna stay true to their guns. They gonna do what they gotta do. They gonna be the cleanest. They gonna be them. But so is New Orleans. And New Orleans stuck to their guns. They didn't try to out-ballad Georgia. They didn't come and play a bunch of gospel songs and try to slow stuff down either. They stuck to rap. They stuck to up-tempo. It's just execution. Man, that shit was loud as hell. That shit was loud as hell, bro. Georgia walking away with this, man. Georgia walking, man. Okay. Just get through it clean. Good cutoff trumpets. Now on that first one, I heard someone actually hanging over in between the cracks, but I don't want to make an indictment on the tuba's overall sound because I know the ones on the right hand are kind of facing inward, so the camera's not getting a full sound. They sound good on this one. They sound good on this one. Tuba's got their mojo back, so yeah. I'm telling you, everybody was tired, man. This was at like 10 p.m. right here. Come on, trumpets. Yeah, like old dude right there, he looking down the line. Cutoffs, man. Oh. Damn. Damn, bro. The dangers of running back. I mean, that's not the craziest thing, but you just gotta be paying attention, man. All times. And also, as the director, you gotta always weigh your options. Running a song back or percussion. I see people running out of gas, man. I see y'all. I can hear y'all too. I hear y'all running out of gas as well. How much longer we got of this? 2 more? Okay, that's about right. Yeah. Yeah, man. How we ended this off? Still strong. Okay, maybe not mellows. Maybe not honestly, not upper brass. Upper brass is definitely losing a step, getting a little bit more sloppy in the last round here. oh man, these boys sounded amazing. These guys sounded amazing, man. Shout out my crab, man. Shout out Crab Chris. Proud of you, gang. Still completing phrases. Trumpet's still stinging. It's just them phrases. Those phrases in the first half of the song. No cap. I'm not here for a run back. I'm not going to lie. I am not here for a run back. Real big. To anyone out there, man, let me know who y'all got winning this. This is a long one. This is a really long one. I didn't grade this, but y'all, I've been giving y'all opinions along the way. Y'all know who I got winning this. It's Georgia, man. It's Georgia. Shout out to New Orleans, though. It was truly magical seeing and hearing them in person as well. In their home. Still sounded strong. Still sounded great. Just fell short in a few ways, man. Tubas are face, for the most part, they're kind of dispersed. Kind of facing Georgia, kind of not. Definitely some intonation issues, some execution issues. Some sloppy mess ups, man, in these last two rounds for New Orleans. Now the tuba's starting to come back, but wait. Just some miscommunications, man. As a player, you gotta be smart enough to, even though you're gonna turn, like, still look back for confirmation. Look back to know what you're gonna do. What the hell did Georgia play back? I didn't even know they played this. I left. And that's all she wrote. This was a long one. I'm gonna keep it short to end it off. Again, let me know who you had winning. Long battle, large battle, amazing bands. Dallas, wonderful job. Wonderful stepping stone in the right direction. Shout out to all my CBs. Shout out to my crowd over there. Y'all are really growing. Love to see what that program becomes in the future. Regulators, continue building. Continue to reach out to alumni, current college students. Represent Baton Rouge well. Y'all are expanding y'all repertoire. I love the sound that y'all are producing. Mellows, keep doing what y'all doing. Tubas, keep doing what y'all doing. Keep showing out. Regardless of the size, y'all are putting out some watts. Y'all are putting out some power that deserves to be respected. Mob, staying true. I love the energy that you all bring, the constant vibes, the constant aggressiveness in tone, aggressiveness in when you gonna play, how you gonna play, song selection. Of course, headed by Mr. Pruitt over there. Y'all are doing an amazing job. Love to see y'all back. Summer Band is always better when Mob is towards the top. New Orleans, good showcasing at Mayhem. Not gonna lie, at least in terms of my opinion, you kind of let the home crowd down, but they didn't seem to think so. The 504 always gonna be hype. A lot of respect to New Orleans as a region, as an area, for getting this shit off the ground however many years ago, continuing it strong. The culture is so rich. It's so amazing to see in person. Such an amazing experience. As a band, definitely had your shortcomings. Didn't reach anywhere close for the majority of the battle to the level of, I hate to say it, but musicality, just in terms of diversification in genre, of course, but you know, no one's really asking you to do that. Playing songs that feel as grandiose and as daunting as GAMB feels. Like when GAMB played, it felt like it was swallowing the entire stadium. And although some songs that you all played did the same and had the same effect, it wasn't nearly as consistent, nor with the same level of tone, potentially just complexity in terms of runs, chord structure, etc. And even despite sticking to your guns in terms of playing fast-paced, fast-tempo songs mixed in with some rap tunes and then the occasional ballad, like truly like maybe one or two ballads not on the field, which we'll get to at a later date. You guys pretty much played the types of songs that you would play anyway, or that you've played before, and the execution just was not there tonight. And that leads GAMB with being the winner, and honestly the winner of the entire summer circuit. And I'll come out with rankings overall at a later date, but this has been enough from me. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night, good day, whenever you're watching this, and crank up.